small group math activity. Mr. Rand.
Third grade division. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. So first, you guys are going to work together. The first problem is 7 times 3 is equal to something. And then 21 divided by 3 is equal to something. So you guys can write those down on your pages. And if you get stuck, you can ask your partner. And then once you have found the answers for both of those, I want you to put your pencils down so that I know you're done. Awesome. Rosalind's done. Lorelai finished. Oh, you all finished. Wait, almost. You guys can work together, but don't tell him the answer. Give him a hint.
Okay.
How can you help him solve the answer?
It's right there. It's right there.
So is that the answer for number 1?
It literally gives you the answer on the screen.
And then do number 2. Do you do number 2, Jameson?
Yeah.
21 divided by 3.
I love
Yeah,
yours.
Is
space
what?
it out.
Like my cool pencil.
I do. That is cool.
I gave her it.
Yeah. He has more.
Wow.
Did we all get the answers?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Okay, who can tell me the answer to number 1? Rosalind.
21.
21. All right. Okay, now for my other group, who can tell me the answer to number 2? Jameson. 7. Okay, now can anyone tell me the connection they see between these two problems? Lorelai?
7 times 3 equals 21, and 21 divided by 3 equals 7.
So what do they all have in common? What are they using the same of? Rosalind?
One number, which is 7.
Awesome, right? So we're looking at the divisibles of 7 in
Yeah.
these problems.
Yeah.
And we can do the inverse of the 2,
Which is 21.
which is 21, to solve for the 2.
Yeah, but then you're also using 3 too because they're both in the same exact equation, but it's not the answer, so but they're still kind of like the same.
You're right.
sort of.
You're right. 3 is what we're putting our groups
Yes,
into to get those answers. So now we're going to look at this anchor chart. And this is 3 ways to solve division. That might be like easier for you guys if you don't know certain ways to solve it. You have?
Yeah, we've done them in 2nd grade. Right?
Oh, nice. All right, so the first one's repeated subtraction. So the example it gives is 15 divided by 3 is 5. It's a little blurry, but as you can see, they started with 15 and they subtracted by 3 all the way till they got to 5.
Okay.
And can someone see how many circles they have?
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many, Jameson?
5.
5. So
5,
15 divided by 3 is what?
6, 3, 0.
15 divided by 3 is what?
15 divided by 3.
You just told me how many groups there were.
5.
5. Perfect.
So yeah, that's pretty easy.
Yep. So
And then you take
our
these
next
the same
one
way.
is equal groups. So this says 15 divided by 3 is 5. What did they do in this one?
They put 3
Jay,
dots in 5 circles.
They put 5 dots, and in each dot they put 3 in each circle.
Perfect, because they needed 5 groups with 3 dots in them. And then our last one is the array, which is where you would draw out 15 circles, and you were making them in groups of 3, so you're dividing it by 3. And then when you circle all the groups of 3, you end up having 5 rows of 3.
Or you could do it the opposite direction. You could have 3 rows of 5.
Exactly.
columns.
You could do it that way. All right, so now using one of these 3 on your paper, you guys are going to solve 24 divided by 4.
24 divided by 4.
So you're gonna work by yourself.
Write that at first.
I want-
and then know the answer, but use the strategy.
You can do, if you already know the answer first, you can just put the answer and then underneath show one of these. So if I have 24 divided by 4, which one of these can I use to try to solve that question?
I don't.
If you want to use repeated subtraction, you would start with 24 and you're subtracting 4 until you get to 0.
But I make 24 groups with 4 in each.
So you would make 4 groups. So you want to do the second one? So you would make 4 dots, and that would be like one group. So how many dots of 4 can you make up to 24? So you make 4 dots and then circle them. And then another 4 dots and then circle them. Okay, once you know it, just put your pencil down. Because you and Roslyn are both already done. So that way is for the equal groups, or you can also do it like array and draw out.
I don't get number 2, so I'm not gonna do it.
That's all right. You want to try repeated subtraction? That one might be easier. So you start with 24, and you're going to subtract 4 from it.
I'm confused on the repeated subtraction. Let's say if I used it.
Mm-hmm.
So when I go down, would I go down by 24 and just put 4 circles and count down? Like, would I put the number in the circles or like above the circles?
For this first one,
Just get 6.
Yeah.
the purple one,
Yeah.
so you would start with, here, let me get all my hands. You would still start with 24.
24 divided by 4 is 6.
Is that the answer? Keep the answer to yourself.
Okay.
So 24 minus 4, and that would give me 20, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm just taking away 4. Then if I take away another 4,
Okay, so now I get a
that would give me 16.
Yeah, and then we go
And
down
then keep going, and then once I get to 0, and then how many times, then I would circle all of these minus 4s. And however many minus 4s I have, that would be my answer.
Okay, yeah, now I get it.
If you need help, you can ask your partner. If you're getting stuck, you need some help, you can ask.
So,
Jameson, help him try to do one of the strategies. Which one did you do, or did you just know the answer?
I just did like, I just did counted by
Oh,
4
you did.
until I got to 24.
So you did repeated subtraction, but you did like the opposite. You did up to addition. So you can try that. You can count by 4s until you get to 24. And how many numbers did it take you to get to 24?
Then there's just count the numbers and then that's the answer.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do 6 times.
Well, then see if he's on the right track. He's doing that way now, so let's help him with that.
Can we get Silas? Tell us about the time.
Yep, so then count how many numbers you wrote out, and then that will be your answer. So did we all get in? That's all right. No worries. Sorry, move that out of the way.
Can we put 6 times 4 equals 24?
Sure, if you want to show like the opposite of it.
yeah, because that.
Yeah. Do you guys know what word that is? It's a certain word.
What it is? Multiplication?
That's the opposite of division. In math,
also-
when
It's called, like, let's say if I use the whole fact family, I would be like 24 divided by blank equals 4. 24 divided by 4 equals blank. 4 times blank equals 24. Like, that's the fact family. So
Yeah.
I'm so good at the fact
So
family.
you're-
I could do it in like
yeah,
seconds.
subtraction
Divisions?
and addition
First
go
you
together.
multiplicate them. First you multiplicate
Okay,
them,
but
and then you divide.
division is a faster way to subtract, and a multiplication is a faster way to add.
Yeah.
That's correct.
I
See if your
learned that-
partner's on the right track.
I already checked mine. He's good.
Yeah, you guys did good. I know this question's a little tricky, but hopefully
I'm
these
really good at math. So
I was very
strategies.
confused how you did that. 'Cause
Did we get what, Jameson? What'd you get as your answer?
6.
6. Good job.